Hope everybody's having a great day. My day is just getting started. That being said, let's talk about limitations. Everybody has limitations. Right? Everybody can't do everything. I believe that that's the master plan of the universe, to let people know that everybody needs somebody. No matter how much money you have, no matter how much material possessions, no matter how cute you may think you are, everybody has limitations. Limitations save you from a lot of mistakes, like knowing when you're drinking too much, whatever. Anything in excess could be problematic. All right. Too many people in your business, problematic. Too many people uh, requesting stuff, problematic. Know when to say no, know when it's not that serious, and don't stay mad at the same thing. That's a waste of energy. Energy is important. You have to guard your energy, all right? Especially when you have a lot going on. Too much of your energy depleted or on the negative side of the scale, then will create problems, right? Setting boundaries is not a selfish act, right? It's a healthy act. You have to set boundaries in life. Some people, they just can't help themselves. They have to step over the line or push you past the point of no return. And it's like, look, I put these boundaries there for a reason, because if I go too far this way, then it's just going to be bad for everybody. All right. Worse for you, but bad for everybody. So you have to learn how to set boundaries in life. Keep people at an arm's distance that you know aren't truly trying to help. No matter what you're going through in life, somebody's going through it worse. No matter what job you hate doing, somebody has a job that you'll hate doing more. That's life. If you're not where you want to be, then you have to work yourself in the position to be where you want to be. It doesn't happen overnight. Nothing happens overnight worth anything. All right. Some people might look at somebody's life and be like, well, that person has an easy life. You don't really know that for sure. If you spend less time looking at somebody else's life and more time focusing on your life, then your life will possibly be better. All right. There's no sense in going to bed angry, waking up angry. Yesterday is gone. You got to let it go. Whatever bothers you, you got to let it go and move forward. That's a problem if you constantly wake up angry all the time. All right. I've been one of those people that woke up angry every time. And then one day it just dawned on me. All right. There's nothing I can do about it. I might as well just accept where I'm at in life and then work on it. No. Critical thinking in a crisis is important, especially if you're a first responder. You got to think about things. All right. One thing that I do during situations where it's a crisis or an emergency is I like to know what time it is, just in case I need to report something. So if I don't have a watch, I might look at my phone or look at the clock that's visible and then make my decision, or whether that matters or not, depending on the situation. But you have to be thinking not necessarily outside of the box, but beyond the box during a crisis situation. How can you help make the situation not a crisis, and so forth? Confident speakers. All right. It's important to be confident when you're a speaker. All right? If you have a bunch of people listening to you, even if you have one person listening to you, it's important to be confident about what you're saying. The only way to be totally confident, in my opinion, and not be cocky, but be confident, is to be well versed or know what you're talking about. There's a lot of people who don't know what they're talking about for real, but they got all the bravado and whatever, and they're speaking on things that they don't even know nothing about, but because they were taught to puff their chests out and then they expect people to pay attention. But somebody is usually sitting in the crowd that you're speaking to, or in the group of people that know that you're full of it. So remember that being confident, in my opinion, should come from practice. Female leaders are important. All right? I have 3 daughters. I feel like female leaders go a long way for the future. All right? For the simple fact, men have been leaders for a long time. It's good to have female leaders as well, to learn from a different perspective. Have a great day.